Hello, hello, hello. This is Brother Speak with just an observation that I've been watching for a minute. Um, I've been looking at this whole debacle with Umar ever since the whole thing with the daughter came out and till now, the daughter, all these different women coming out saying shit about Omar. Then you have the issue with the school, the money, and all this different stuff. And I've been watching the people who the supporters and the haters and how they report the stuff that Umar is doing, not doing, how they view the victims, the other women, and just every all the stuff that Umar do. And I come to the conclusion is that a lot of these people really do not care about the community because it's like every time whether whatever Umar does, if Umar's not getting the hate that the haters want, it's well, the black community, they don't vet people right, they don't understand, they fall for stuff. But if Umar is not getting where the supporters think he should be. Oh, black people hate. They won't support if it was a white man, if it was a Mexican, he would be further along. And it's like y'all don't care about the community. Y'all just want to win this battle. You want to win this battle with each other. Now, to the supporters, I hate to break this to you. The reason why Umar is not where he needs to be is because of Umar. It has nothing to do with black folks. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. It's Umar's fault. The reason why he almost lost the buildings, that was Umar's fault. The reason why his bank account is frozen, probably Umar's fault. The reason why these women are just going wild and crazy, probably Umar's fault. The reason why his daughter came out talking bad about him when he could have prevented it, that's Umar's fault. Sorry. All this shit that's coming out is Umar's fault because he don't know what he doing with that school. He don't know how to pick women. He don't know how to treat his daughter. He don't understand really his position. He don't know how to control his temper, and he don't have people around him to actually check his ass. All he got around, all these people that claim to be supporters, you are nothing but fans. You're fans of this man. Y'all don't think he can do nothing wrong. And when the wrong he does do, y'all make every excuse. Why he ain't taking care of his kids? Well, you see the baby mama, and she's keeping him away from him, and this is what he travels a lot, and why? Okay, so he been saying about black men get married and don't mess with all these different hoes. So he ain't married. And he messed with what two of them will be considered hoes. Well, you see, why you worry about his personal life? And you see, the reason why he not married because he traveled a lot, and you know, for what he need to do, he needs a special woman, and blah yada 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 yada. Excuses. But let this be any other black man. Let this be manosphere. Let be just an average black man don't want to get married. Y'all got every rule in the book. Y'all will be dragging this man. Why he got baby mamas? Well, you know what? No excuse. He need to control his dick. Why he ain't married? Oh, he just scared. Why he ain't getting married? He need to marry this woman. He need to be help the community. Excuses. Making excuses for this man for not doing what he's supposed to do. Why is the school not open yet? It's been fucking years. He keeps saying every year the school gonna be open, and there's always an excuse why the school is not open. What's the excuse? Well, it's the type of school he wants. He don't want the government in his business, even though he applied for the 504, which is the one where he's tax exempt, which ultimately means you're getting the government in your business. Sorry, but they making excuses. It takes a long time. Dude, he's been playing this for over 10 years. Now, you want to make the argument since 2003, you want to make it 2005, 6, whatever. The plan, the point is he's had plenty of time to build the school. Or a version of school. And I'm sorry, empty buildings is not a school. This is not school. It's not. No students are learning from this place. There's no students in there. It's not school. And now you got him up here washing a fucking toilet. There's a video of him cleaning a dirty toilet. What in the googly fuck is this? And you have people still making excuses. Well, why can't he show a video of him cleaning a toilet? Would you put yourself on video cleaning a nasty toilet? No. And then there's excuses like, well, he can't trust nobody. He can't hire nobody because he can't trust nobody. They will give it to the struggle streamers and they will put a video up and blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. This man is a cheap fuck. They don't want to pay nobody. And they want them to work for the low price of $3.99. Newsflash. Nobody gonna work for you for the low price of $3.99. You need to pay people. Pay them a good amount. And if by some miracle, because they think you're that fucking important, to give it to a struggle streamer that nobody knows of, who are fucking worthless, talking about Lennon on one of them, sue them. Report them to their manager, sue them, and get your money back. It's that fucking simple. No, he's cheap and lazy. Sorry. And now he want to get on video cleaning a toilet. Like, oh, look, I'm doing something. No, bro, that was pathetic. Well, why the struggle strippers say it was billion? Well, he the one put the shit up. So of course they're gonna run with it. I would run with it too. I laugh at it. That's pathetic. Ain't no way you're gonna see me put a video of me cleaning a toilet in my house, much less at a business. What is wrong with these people? They are on this man's nuts way too hard. Y'all making every excuse between the daughter, his dealings with the women, this school. Y'all making way too many excuses for this dude instead of holding him accountable. Listen, with the throat goat chick, that Sykes or whatever her name is, that man should have never answered her at all. He should have never answered his daughter. He should have never answered Mary. Nothing. That's what a PR team supposed to do. And if you can't do a PR team, get a fucking lawyer. When Tia Tamara's ex-husband, what's his name? Hardwick, whatever his name is, can't remember his first name. There was a lady out here going on these channels talking about how he a fucking pedo. He's drawing all the boys around, took them away from the girls, and had them going all different places. That man sent that cease and desist to that other guy who had that video where she literally called him a pedo, got that shit shut down. He ain't put that up. And people were mad at him. And he was like, what? And listen, because Mr. Hardwick is with them people. If they're sending a lawyer to you, they got people with them. It ain't like some of these fucking no-name YouTubers who send this fake lawyer to you. They with them people. He is chosen. If he's popular, he is chosen. And he's the money man or the money woman. That's why Tasha Kane got knocked. That's why Iago is about to get knocked. They are the money people. They are chosen. And you're not about to mess up the money. Whether you have good reason or you on some messy bullshit, they about to come ruin you. You're going to pay up. Pay up, pay up, pay up, pay up. And they're going to ruin you. And that's why that dude was like, I'm not putting this out. You ain't about to break my bank, and I got to go hide my money like Tasha K did to finally, she had to come up with a payment plan. That's what Umar need to be doing. That's why I say a lot of these supporters are not supporters. They fanboys and fangirls. Yes, sir, Umar. Yes, that's right, Umar. Yes, you don't have to get married, Umar, even though you told everybody else to get married. Yes, Umar, you don't have to be responsible with your penis, even though you told every other black man to be responsible for their penis. Yes, your personal matter doesn't matter, even though you get on everybody else's, every other man about their personal lives. You're talking about every celebrity's personal lives, but your personal life don't matter. The fuck? Newsflash, supporters. If you are getting advice or you're decreeing what people should do with their lives, then you need to match it. And if you ain't matching it, that's a problem. And that's a problem, especially for me, because I don't appreciate nobody telling me what to do and you ain't following it. That didn't work for your fucking parents. What do you think you're gonna work for somebody out here? What we doing here? Yeah, and y'all just let that man get away with that shit. I literally had a man argue with me and want to fight me over because of my opinion of Umar not taking care of his kids, not handling the school right, not handling anything. Y'all willing to fight other people, other black people. You're willing to degrade other black people because of Umar? You mad at black people for not supporting Umar where he has no history of running a school. None. He has no history of running an organization. None. And you want them to just go blindly and give money to him without asking questions. Well, other communities do it. No, the fuck they don't. Not like that. Yeah, are there some that do? Yes. But it eventually they get caught up. Churches get shut down. Businesses get shut down. Do we need the Enron situation? Bernie Madoff? Do we need to remind y'all? Yeah, people don't just give blindly. White folks don't give blindly. If you ain't giving results, they on your ass eventually. So if they do that for their people, why we can't do that? And then some of them bring up the church. Last time I checked, the church has a history of helping people, giving jobs, giving to the community. Are there some scam churches? Yes. But historically, that's where we do our political stuff. That's where a lot of your freedom fighters come from, the church. What history does Umar have of doing anything close to what the church does? Okay, he talked about the kids getting the drugs in the schools. Granted, all the other stuff pretty much well known. He's very charismatic and able to talk that talk. He learned from the pastors how to talk that talk, how to get people invested. I mean, it's clearly because they've given millions of dollars to this man and continue to give to this day, even with the daughter, even with the Miss Stacks, the throat goat weirdo, even with Mary, that fucking weirdo, even the one chick with the nose ring, 50 years old with a nose ring, that fucking weirdo. Even with the school, not there ain't no school buildings, and him scrubbing the toilet. We know why he put that video out of him scrubbing the toilet to get sympathy from his subscribers, so they can bring more money in. But to me, I'm like, that's dumb. I see the play, but it's fucking sad. Now, before y'all think I'm on against Umar, trust me, I'm not. Because I got a lot of shit to say about these fucking haters too. But you supporters do not care about black people because every time, oh, black people hate, black people hate. Why are you questioning Umar? Why the fuck I can't? Well, what have you done? What you mean? What he done? What he done? Because for all this, we can't question him. What has he done to impact the black community? He has done none. It has not put a dent in the problems that we have in our community. He had put a dent in it. Not in Philadelphia, not in the United States, not in Africa, nowhere. All he had done basically is run his mouth. Now he may help a few people here and there, granted, but in the grand scheme of things, he has not put an impact. Sorry, but not sorry. And we want to talk about, well, who are you to talk about him? Well, one, I can tell you about myself. No baby mama, no outside kids. Nobody's gonna come on here and say I fathered no kid and ain't take care of him. Ain't gonna happen. Hey, conscious, what's up? What's up? I see you over there. You doing the good work over there. Subscribe to Conscious Morning. He is on Trump's neck. I love it. But what has he done? He hasn't done anything that has been that impactful. Well, he's on the Breakfast Club. Have you seen the Breakfast Club? All is well. Yeah, all is well in me. I'm good. You know, just living life. But just watching all these, man, these haters and these people just, oh man, they just making black folks look terrible though. But what Umar has done that has impacted the community? Nothing. Except for a few people. But even with the stuff that he's done that you can't prove, I've heard more bad stuff about him than good stuff. Especially with the women, his daughter, the school. I mean, he's more known for his antics than for the school. And like I've said before, he should have never responded that way to his daughter. He should have never responded to Miss Stacks. He should have never responded to Mary. That's what you have a PR team for. Let them do it. And again, get a fucking lawyer, cease and desist. Now, allegedly, he paid Mary. Now, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get on those haters in a little bit, but he paid her allegedly. If that is true, he paid her. He did something wrong because you don't just pay. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I wouldn't pay shit. Let's go to court. Which supporters? I heard one guy was talking about, we're gonna sue you for defamation. You can't sue nobody, dumbass. Only Umar can. And if Umar ain't gonna do it, what the fuck you gonna do? Nothing. You talking out your ass. Y'all don't know the law. You talking out of emotion. Y'all talk out of your ass. And then when things go south for Umar, it's black folks hating. Black is the new hate. Black is the new hate and all that bullshit. Don't blame us for Umar's failures. Umar is the reason why he's failing. Umar picking these dumbass chicks. That's Umar. He can't control his dick. He can't control his mouth. He don't know how to run his money. He don't know how to do his business. That's a him problem and his ego. And you fucking supporters on his nuts too hard. Y'all keep letting this man do all this dumbass shit, and y'all, none of y'all gonna check him. But you gonna check everybody else because we got an opinion. Go sit y'all motherfuckers asses down somewhere. Y'all not helping this man. He needs help. He needs a supporters. He needs people to check him. He needs a PR team. He needs lawyers. He needs people to handle these problems. He needs lawyers to handle these women who want to come out and talk because they fucking scorn. Maybe some truth to what they say, may not be, but at least get some lawyers on their asses to get them to shut the fuck up. But if you're not doing it, I don't know what to tell you. They're going to keep coming. And somebody's going to believe one of these women. Somebody's going to believe him. Miss Stacks, I wouldn't believe that chick as far as I could throw her. Mary ruined her credibility. When you took the money, instead of showing that video, showing just how bad this man is, your credibility is shot to hell. The daughter, fucking Looney Tunes. Her credibility's gone to shit. So the women that have come out against him, trash. So he's been getting by. But it's going to be one that's going to come out, and she's going to be so credible that he ain't going to be able to dodge that one. He ain't going to be able to dodge it. And she might not take a payment. She going to put that shit out there that he doing some fuck shit. So if I was his supporters, if y'all some supporters, you need to go talk to Umar. And you need to see what the fuck he doing with the school. Because he's never going to get rid of these scammer, grifter allegations until he get that school up and running. Until he get that school up and running, all this other stuff is going to keep hanging on, and eventually it's going to affect his ability to get money from people. It's going to. Hasn't quite yet, but it's going to get to the point where he ain't going to be able to get a dime, and he's not going to be able to build that school, and he's going to have to get somebody else to help him, and somebody y'all might not like. And when that happens, when y'all start crying, I think it's hilarious. I want to see some of these supporters cry. One in particular. I want to see them crying. I want to see them making excuses so I can roast the shit out of that particular guy. Because y'all doing too much. Y'all being hypocritical as fuck. And it just looks bad. I don't understand it. But let me get off the supporters because I could be on there all day. But you haters, the Lennon Honors, the Marys, the Information Man, I got to throw you in there too. Some of the people in these chats, the comment sections. Number one, and y'all ain't gonna like what I say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. He's not a scammer. Where's the proof? Where the proof he scammed? Where the proof he took money from the donations and spent it on whatever? Where the proof? You ain't got none. All you got at the end of the day is speculation. You have no proof. You have no proof that he had mistreated any of these women who have came out. You are their word. And this, like I said earlier, they are sketchy as hell. The Stacks, the daughter, Mary, they're sketchy as hell. Their credibility is shot to hell. One, Mary went to file a restraining order because he on her page. Straight to the point. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? But here's the thing. There is no evidence that he has mistreated women. There's no evidence of violence. There's nothing that says it's their word versus his. And quite frankly, I don't believe none of them women. And this ain't a shot at black women. I don't believe those women. The only one I can honestly say, maybe the daughter, I might believe. But she's so goofy in the head, I'm starting not to believe her on a lot of her shit that she's saying. There's no evidence of any of this. Y'all say he beating on women, he threatening women. Where the proof? Where is this proof that he's threatening women? Where is it? Where the emails? Where the phone calls? Where the texts? Where is it? Y'all keep saying y'all got receipts. Show them. Mary had the video where showing how he was and how he was so giddy for a white chick, but he paid her $68,000. Now she won't show the video. So this same dude who got you in therapy, but you look for a payday. You took $68,000. You sold out. So I don't want to hear a goddamn word. And even after the fact, you see him doing an interview on Dancing Project. Why are you talking? Who gives a fuck? Them people don't care. They don't care about you. Who are you? And then on the top of that, you want to send an email to them. They don't give a fuck about you. Seen you already. They don't think you're worth the shit. They think Umar is more important than you. Sorry, haters. I hate to break it to you. Most of y'all ain't worth the shit. And then the stuff that y'all report on is fucking petty. Information where he get his money for the rental car. Why the fuck do you care? Do you think this man don't get no money? He must have used the donation. Do you know he speaks to people? He still do those engagements. Because last time I checked, he does do those. He still talk. He still do interviews. They're paying him to do those interviews. So maybe I'm just thinking outside my head. I'm thinking outside my head. Maybe the money that they're giving him to do these interviews, that's how he's funding his lifestyle. It may not be from the donations. And again, where the fucking proof? Where the books? Where's the lawsuits? I ain't seen nobody sue this man yet. Where are the lawsuits? Since you motherfuckers, you haters are getting scammed, where the fucking lawsuits? Go to court. Why the white man gotta come get? Because what's gonna happen? The white man might come get him before y'all do, and it's always the case. Y'all got problems in the fucking community. The white man gotta come clean up. R. Kelly, white man. Brother Polite, white man. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing shit. And a lot of y'all need Umar because that's who pay y'all bills. Mary need Umar because nobody's looking at her fucking movies. Nobody care about her. Nobody cares about this old woman who's a throat goat. Nobody want to see some nasty old woman talking about throat goat. Nobody cares. Nobody care about Leonard Arnold. Have y'all seen that dude? He looked like a fucking weirdo. He act like a fucking weirdo. hours upon hours of video on Umar, only Umar. What the fuck? I got people I hate on YouTube. I ain't doing video. I ain't doing hours on hours on the man. I don't give a fuck that hard. I don't go outside thinking about this dude that I hate on here. It's one in particular. But even him, I'm not spending hours upon hours wondering about this dude, doing video after video exposing this piece of shit. Why? Because I got this thing called a life. I make money outside of YouTube. I don't need YouTube money. I don't need some dude to fund my lifestyle. It's the same thing with Kevin. These fuckers were all on Kevin. Ooh, Kevin's just the worst for the black community. He's worse for black women. Ain't nobody do nothing to Kevin. Kevin took himself out the game. Kevin about to go into Hollywood. And what did these haters of Kevin did? Sit there with the thumb up their ass. Ain't do a goddamn thing to him. Nothing. Just made video after video. Getting popular because of Kevin. Y'all owe Kevin's daughter some money. Because if it wasn't for Kevin, a lot of y'all wouldn't be here. I can name a few. And you ain't done nothing to Kevin. You ain't, and you haters of Umar, y'all ain't gonna do a goddamn to Umar. Because secretly you want him to keep going. So you can make videos and make videos and make videos. Because at the end of the day, without Umar, you are not important. No one knows you. No one cares. You are insignificant in life. I don't even watch Lennon on. I don't want to look at that weirdo. I looked at him and looked at that fucking weirdo. Why the fuck I'm gonna listen to him? And then you see his channel, nothing but Umar content. What the fuck? You sure you don't hate this guy? Or do you really secretly love to be him? Because it seemed like y'all want to be him. And again, these scorn ass women, the Mary of the world, the Stacks, and the chick with the older chick with the nose ring, y'all sound like scorn women. You got Miss Stacks waited months. She up there seeing allegedly that this man is mistreating his mama, having her in filth, and you ain't called no APS on this fucker. You wait months later after he was done with your ass. Now you want to start talking. The fuck out of here. You don't care about other women. You don't even care about his mom like that. Because if you really gave a fuck, you would have called APS on them stat. If you saying that he keeping his mother from his other children, first of all, them kids, if that's the case, they pussies. Ain't nobody gonna keep me from my mother unless there's a medical reason. Other than that, there ain't nobody will keep me from my own mother. We would have to fight. I wish my brother would try to keep me from my mother. I will whoop his ass. And I ain't no fighter, but goddamn it, I'll whoop his ass. Matter of fact, I almost whooped his ass over my mother. So they ain't come to see their mother because of him. They some pussies. And they deserve what they get. Then you got Mary up here taking money instead of showing the video and exposing this Umar as a fraud, as a fucking this sex crazed white woman worshiper. No, I'm gonna take this 68,000 and shut the fuck up. But I'm gonna still talk about him because without him, no one cares about my projects. The fuck you talking about here? Y'all have no fucking integrity. And then when Umar do something, It's always black people problem. Even Malik, Mr. Malik, which listen, I have much respect for the guy, but even he start blaming black folks. Motherfucker, listen, y'all don't got no fucking evidence, no proof. Everything is speculation and opinion, no facts. Where the facts at? Where is these evidence that he beating these women? Where the messing with his mom? Where is the evidence? Where is the proof? All I got is two failed fucking. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Had to take care of some business. Where the evidence? Like I put in a comment section where this guy said he's known for threatening women. Where the proof? Where is this proof? And listen, I am not on nobody's side on this. I'm not on Umar's side. I'm not on the hater side. I'm not on the supporter side. I'm on nobody's side in this. I liked it, Umar. When he first came out, I liked what he was saying. But some of the way he moved, I'm good. See, I'm not a fanboy of people like that. I can look at my favorite people and be like, oh, you moving wrong. And if I feel like it's worth checking, I'll check you. That's how I've always been on here. Nobody's above checking. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your subscriber count is. I don't care if you like by everybody. If I don't like you, I don't roll with you. But what I'm not going to do is make up lies about you. I'm not going to go stalk your channel. I'm not going to go on here making video after video on you. I might make one video, maybe two videos about you and leave it at that. There's two guys I've done that to. I made videos about them, kept it moving. Because at the end of the day, this YouTube shit ain't worth my time like that. I know that's cliche, but really, I've gone for months without making videos because it's like I got other things to do. Real life call, real issues in my life call, health issues called, living condition called. I got other things to do. Worry about some YouTuber here. I'll say my piece about them. If I think they pieces of shit, I'll say it and keep it moving. I'm not going to their channel. I'm not trying to stop nobody from seeing because at the end of the day, people gonna do what they're gonna do. And this is what these haters and supporters, what the haters need to understand. These supporters are going to support them no matter what. I don't care what you say. They don't care about protecting the community. They just care about Umar. Some of them want to be Umar. Some of them are Umar. Some of them want to ride the pogo stick of Umar. And that's male and female. Sorry. It's 2025. We got to keep it a buck. They want to be Umar or they want to fuck Umar. But with these haters, it's the same thing. They want to fuck Umar or they want to be Umar. And they can't because of whatever reason. And at the end of the day, Y'all don't care about the community because every time we don't, if the community don't do what you think we should be doing, you're a hater. You're a traitor. You're this. You're a traitor to the black race. I've had I've had so many people call me a traitor to my black race because I'm not on Umar's dick, and I'm not putting the titchy torch to go after Umar. I don't give a fuck that much. Umar don't affect me. Umar ain't take my money that I didn't want to give up. I'm not looking for that $5 that I gave him. I don't give a fuck. It's disposable money, and which most of you motherfuckers need to understand: disposable money, money that you don't need. If you're giving money that you need, you're an idiot, and you deserve anything that comes with that. I'm literally hearing that women are giving money out of their rent, shorting their rent, food money, and whatever for Umar. You know what? My mother tried that with the pastor. She tried to get a payday loan for the pastor's anniversary gift. I said, Mom, we ain't doing that. Ain't no fucking way. You ain't getting no payday to pay this pastor. The pastor gonna understand, okay? Sorry, we ain't doing that. Again, if this is true, I don't want to sit up here and say it's true or not true. But if it is true, some of the women out of pocket. Umar ain't worth that shit, okay? But at the end of the day, haters, you can't stop it. Y'all been reporting on for years. You couldn't stop it now. You ain't. If the daughter ain't stop it, if the Miss Stacks ain't gonna stop it, Mary ain't gonna stop it. I don't know what will. But there's gonna be one woman that will stop it. And I hope she don't do what all these others do. Go over there and get on Lennon Honors show. That fucking will. Stay on your own shit, man. That's why I'm like, information man. Listen, bro. Listen, I respect you, but this shit, you up here on Lennon's nuts. You up here reporting on petty shit. I'm like, bro, that's out of pocket. Worrying about this man pocket watching his money. I'm like, come on, y'all doing too much. For real. This is out of pocket. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You just killing all your credibility. And look. There's still gonna be people who's gonna hate Umar no matter what because of his views, his interracial views. They like the fact that he's thinking about the black boys because let's know a lot of people ain't thinking about him like that. And when they do, it's always it's just on some weirdo shit. But the reality is, most of these people do not. The haters and the supporters do not care about the black people. They don't care. They just want to win. They just want to prove, haha, see, I proved that Umar is a piece of shit. Haha, we proved that these haters are fucking trash. Haha, we proved that these women are sluts and just dogging out the women. Haha, we proved that we're stalking Malik. Haha, we're stalking Umar's parents. And that what that Miss Stacks did to not only his mother and his sister, putting out private information and sending it to another YouTuber, that's out of bounds. But this is the person you rally behind. This is the person you want to believe is getting stalked by Umar, and she's doing shit like this. Man, get the fuck out of here. She's a piece of shit. Mary's a piece of shit. Lennon's a piece of shit. And information, man, you close to being a piece of shit. Because if you keep aligning with these people, just believing them wholesale without no fucking proof, then you are, my friend, are starting to be a piece of shit. And some of you supporters ain't no better because y'all let Umar do whatever the fuck he want, and you got every excuse under the book. But let any other black man do it, and you're on his ass. Y'all a bunch of hypocrites. You bunch of people don't care about the black community. Y'all just want to win. You just want to win, and you don't care who gets destroyed in the process. You want to stalk people. You want to dox people. You want to do some fucked up shit to people, and you want to talk about black people don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all just want to win, and that's the disgusting part on all of y'all. You supporters and you haters. You do not care about black people. You say you do. You speak it, but you do what Umar do and let y'all say it. You talk that talk so people can get on your side. But what you really do, you supporters and haters, you want your boy to win or you want your boy to lose. You want Umar to win so badly that you don't care who he hurts out here. You don't care he don't take care of his daughters. You don't care he ain't trying to get married, even though he's telling every black man out here that get married. You don't care about his personal life, even though he all in everybody else's business. You don't care that he's up there fucking cleaning toilets when he should be hiring somebody because he's too fucking cheap to do it. You don't care how silly he looks out here because again, he needs a PR person. You need lawyers. You need people to shut these people down if they tell the truth or they telling lies. You need the lawyers to shut these people down because eventually it's going to catch up. And if you're a fucking supporter, be a supporter. But be a supporter in the sense you're going to challenge this man and get on his ass. If you don't want to do that, you're not a supporter. You're a fanboy. You're a fangirl. And that's fine. If that's what you want to be, fine. I got no problem with that. But you just look silly doing it. And again, don't blame black people for his failures because he's failing himself, he's failing you, and you failing you. And you haters, y'all need to sit the fuck down because y'all not really trying to stop this man. You just want vengeance. So you want to be Umar. You want to get a paycheck. Okay, great. But don't blame the community because we see through that shit. We see y'all for fucking scammers, retards, and losers that we wouldn't want to we want to get behind no matter what. You don't have it. We don't want you around. I wouldn't want to miss Stacks around. I don't want his daughter around me. I don't want Mary around me. I don't want Lynn and Anna around me. I don't want anybody, these hating ass people who want to dox and shit. I don't want you around me. You are a horrible representation of black people. And you supporters are the same way. You are a horrible representation of black people because you will let a black man get away with fucking murder. And let it be any other black man, you ain't giving him that grace. Black women too. You won't even give the black women a grace. It's fucking sick. Sorry, I'm sorry. I can't be around people who gonna give people fucking chance after chance and want to play in your face like he's the greatest thing ever. Like they ain't nobody else can do what Umar do. There's a bunch of people doing what Umar doing. You just don't want to follow him because y'all don't find him interesting. You don't want to fuck him. You don't want to be him because a lot of what they doing takes work. They don't want a fucking spotlight. Some of y'all want the spotlight. You want to be him. Some of y'all even tried to be him and it backfired. I know one in particular on here. Got ran off of YouTube for a long time. Trying to be a Umar. But you haters ain't no better. Y'all want to be the opposite of Umar, using people, begging people for money. Like you'll say Umar does, but you doing it. So what makes you? You're the same. So so if you don't get anything from this video that I'm making, the biggest thing y'all need to understand, these Umar supporters and haters are the same person, just different sides of the coin. They don't care about black people. They don't care about the community. They will insult, defame, dox, and try to destroy anybody who either like Umar or hate Umar. They obsessed with Umar, and they have nothing in life worth a damn except Umar. And that's pretty pathetic. I have more of a life, and I don't even do that much. I go to work, and then I do my Uber, which I'm about to do in a few minutes. Soon as I get off of here, you know. But damn, this is this is just depressing. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you. If you are neutral in all this, if you really think Umar's worth a damn, I will say do your research on Umar. Do your research. Don't listen to uh, these supporters. Don't listen to these haters. Do your own research on this man, and then decide. If you think he's good, great. If you think he's not, don't worry about it. And don't let anybody of these haters and supporters shame you into liking him or hating him, because these people are fucking sick in the head. Make your own choice about Umar Johnson. I have, and I know other people. Ones that used to be supporters, they stopped supporting because at the end of the day, he's not doing what he need to do, and they say, let me back off." And they were getting hate because they when they were supporting him, then they got hate when he stopped supporting him, which is sad. But that just goes to show you these people do not care about black people. Y'all don't care about freedom. You don't care about choice. You don't care about accountability. Neither side. None of y'all don't care about accountability. Because every time when it's time for accountability for you, it's like you got every excuse in the world. Sorry, boo. Sorry, son. I don't want to hear your excuses. Umar's a piece of shit. Well, this is why he's a piece of shit. Why he's failing? Because of you. But he still like it's because of you. Umar is what he is. And ultimately, here's the thing. Umar's gonna be the one who destroys himself. If he does. Umar's gonna do it. It's not gonna be the haters. We know it ain't gonna be the supporters. It's gonna be Umar. His actions. Now, if he gets that school up and running, it's gonna be Umar. It's not gonna be the supporters. It's not gonna be the haters. It's gonna be Umar. So ultimately, Umar destiny is in Umar's hands. Ain't nothing y'all gonna be able to do with it. Make all your videos you want, for and against. Y'all ain't stopping shit because you're worthless. You supporters, you haters, you're worthless. You have nothing going on in your life. And that's a fucking fact. So, hey, if you don't like this video, oh well. But at least you can't say I'm fair. I'm not fair. You can't say I'm one-sided because I'm giving both of y'all smoke. But I gave y'all some praise. At the end of the day, there's no proof of him threatening any women, harassing. There's no proof of him scamming. There's no proof of him grifting. There's none of that. Umar's just here. Oh well. Deal with it. But y'all can keep making your videos. That's how you make your money. Oh well. I'm just gonna look at you and laugh because if he build that school, I'm gonna laugh. If he fails and you get arrested or something, I'm gonna laugh because I want to see people crying. I'm that sick. I'm like, I want both of these sides to cry because I'm sick of both of these sides. I can't stand both of these sides. They make the fucking worst videos. Make you like, what the fuck is wrong with people? But you can say that about lots of YouTubers. But this one is just I have a kind of a personal stake in it because I've dealt with a fucking supporter that I just like, what the fuck? So I have a vested interest in seeing whether he succeeds and fails because I want to see people cry. I want to see if he does make it work and the school becomes what it needs to be for black boys. I want that to succeed. But if it fails horribly, I want to see some supporters cry. I want to see their channels ruined because just I'm tired of some of these people. Anyway, so let me think. A couple of people came through. Conscious Moron coming through. Check out his channel. He's up with the political, say straight to the point sports channel. Go check him out. If you want to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, please do. I promise you, I don't rant a lot. Well, actually, I do rant a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do rant a lot, but I do try to keep it as educational as I can. But it's just a lot to rant against, and I just don't want. Just can't stand to see people who use the guise of protecting black people to also insult, demean, defame, and screw over black people because you ain't getting your way. I can't stand that because, in my opinion, if you're doing the same thing that you're accusing the haters and the haters accusing Umar doing, then what makes you? You're just Umar, just maybe not as famous. You're trash. And so why should I listen to you? Why should I care? And why should you, if you want to get rid of Umar, why should you have any grace? We should get rid of you too. And you support the same way. Why should we have you around if you're doing the same thing that you think the haters are doing? Why should we have you around? And stop blaming the community. The community is what it is. It is what it is, and it's going to continue to be that. And if you can't get the people to support you, oh well. It's the problem ain't the community at times. Problem might be you. You ain't got no influence. You ain't got no power. And since I do talk about power here, Umar has some power. Not enough power, but some. And you don't. And that's why some of you haters are mad. And that's why some of you supporters are on Umar's nuts. Because you're powerless. And if you're weak, you are food. And Umar's eating. But anyway, thank y'all for coming for this little rant. Even when I try to keep it short, I still keep going. And anyway, check me out. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is Brother Speak. Thank you for coming through, watching. I'm out. Peace. And fuck the haters and supporters of Umar. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Peace. buildings.